Po just denies the rapid touchdown, but we'll see whether or not it is enough. The land of Dawn shall beckon once more. It is going to be Impunity KH, currently 1 game down on the blue side versus Orange Esports on the red side.
Yes, it wasn't a scam. It wasn't a scam. We got to see Benedetta at the end of the day. This is going to be good. This is going to be good because immediate invades are coming through.
Yeah, Min already doing a lot of damage. This is what Min likes to do. He likes playing on this Hilda, and Gary is actually on the jungle Hammers. This is gonna be a very...
Oh! You missed!
He gets it, but he ends up being first blood. I'm not too sure if it's worth it, but I think Orange Esports will definitely agree that that is the case. Now, Born even going in a little bit too aggressively, not quite able to pick up Senpai.
Okay, that was a 50-50 there. Born, he knew he had to execute. He wanted to go for the kill onto Senpai. He tried, right? But it's so worth it for Gary. He steals a buff coming in from OP, and by the time he respawns and OP recalls, it's about the exact same time leaving the base.
But you give 2 kills over to that Johnson like we were talking about, right? T is just, I mean...
What's he going to do, build full magic?
Yes, I'll tell you what. you never know what can happen here. Low-key, I wish we would be seeing Optimum Pride skin here, but it's all right. It's okay. We'll take it. So he gets the 2 kills, right? And now... I mean, at this point, Orange Esports does have to be careful. Yes, they had that little bit of a nice play there in the beginning. They steal the buff. That's what they have to do once again for OP. They don't want it. Look, they're doing it right here, right? Min is doing a great job at trying to stall out OP even more.
Yeah, but he's getting knocked up. Breath of the Ocean on top of the Hilda, and now T is providing backup. He's surviving through all of it, though. Just going to be able to walk away. Not quite successful in stealing the buff, but very successful in just being a nuisance.
Yeah, I know. This is some good work here. The Min and Mon combination is working out well. Like, if I was in Mon's position, I probably would have thrown out the gate much earlier to save my friend. But Min, he knows the limits, and Mon understands how much he has. Gary is able to get the turtle, and now boom, Impunity boom is in trouble.
Yep, forced to pop the Furious pathway to actually be able to escape from that. He was trying to provide information, but OP definitely not in a position to be able to contest it. And now Orange Esports instantly used that to go for the bottom buff, but Valen's gonna get hit with the rapid touchdown. He got a nice way of the dragon, but it doesn't matter if you get hit by a truck.
I mean, it starts now, right? This is just the start of it because, yeah, you can't kick a truck like that. And also, you're talking about, they already have great CC in their kits alone, the Johnson, the Gadita, but you also have 2 Petrifies to worry about, right? So, I mean, it's going to be a tough time. Also, Gary, on this jungle Thamus, how does that work out, Gideon? I mean, have we seen this before? Have you guys seen this before? How is it?
Well, personally, with the recent changes to it, right? Previously, the Molten Slice, when you throw it out, it goes a fixed distance, and if it collides with anything, it just absolutely stops in place. But Gary, now he can continuously throw it in and out as soon as possible. He doesn't have to pick it up to get the empowered auto attack and getting that true damage. So Gary is actually utilizing this Thamus to be an early game bully in the EXP. Now shifted over to the jungle, and will be trying to out-sustain the damage that OP is able to provide.
Hopefully it's gonna be enough, as now Min continuing his job of just being annoying to OP. Rapid touchdown, here it comes, but he's able to avoid it right now. Born coming in the bottom lane, looking for Deja. A nice flicker from the Beatrix gets him out. Gary, though, gonna steal yet another buff from OP, but Balance, the unfortunate victim of a car accident there, gonna get hit by T.
You see that? And he gets that, and then he's just off again. Just driving around. So this is going to be the constant for this match. And yeah, I also want to admire the driving skills here because it's always nice to see just how well of drivers these pro players are.
Yeah, but some people say that Asians can't drive. I think that's an absolute lie here. And Orange Esports, once again, just trying to steal away this buff. OP just struggling to get his buffs each and every time, and he ends up dying in the exchange.
No, but down here as well, Born going to be the target. I'm not too sure if he got hit with the rapid touchdown, but the kill is all that matters. Gary, though, getting a lot of assistance because OP and Senpai are roaming around. We can see that just like the Ling not getting a lot of assistance in his jungle, and that means Gary is getting a lot of farm.
How can he get any assistance? T is just, he's going for a stroll, man. And he's just going for the Sunset Boulevard Road. He is looking for anything right now. Oh, no, don't tell me he collides just before he, okay. All right.
Oh! Boom, but they do find the Hilda right into the rough waves. Min, he can't find the bush. He's surrounded by 4 members. He's gonna get taken out. Born and Valens now want to use that to take the mid-tier 1. Electro final blow, doing a lot of damage to Senpai. He doesn't have rough waves. Shut down on the Cho.
Nice pickup there. I mean, that was the best case scenario for them. So at the same time, you know, again, I want to talk about OP here because this is exactly the one of the win conditions for Orange Esports. Just shut down OP in the jungle, and that's exactly what they've done for the past 5, almost 6 minutes.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for Deja to get into the car. When is Deja going to get into the car and drive around the map?
Either way, the OP is just having a really bad time. 3 levels down. Did Mon get hit there?
Yep.
Yes, he did, and that's gonna be another kill going over to Senpai.
This is just hit and run. This is just everyone's just becoming a statistic at this point.
I mean, like I said, when it happened the first time, I was like, this is just beginning because this will be the match, right? And that's what you're gonna see. This is why it pairs so well with that Kadita. Double petrify, Valen's in trouble.
Yeah, he gets away of the dragon, try and disengage, but here comes Boom. Didn't see that coming. T now trying to preserve the buff for OP, but guess what? Gary just gonna retreat away the moment he gets anywhere nearby. Now being targeted by Min, but he's fine for now.
Okay. For some actual analysis here, he's going to be rotating around the map, right? He's looking for Mon specifically. Can he connect it? Yes, he does find the connection. He dies. But if we talk about the number of kills that Impunity KH has been getting, surprisingly so that Orange Esports honestly don't care. They have a slight gold lead, and more importantly, they have 3 turrets, 2 turtles to Impunity KH's nothing?
But they're trying to get one up here. OP almost taking out the turret. Gary getting another free turtle. I feel like Gary, his perspective right now is that he is playing in a game where there is no enemy jungle because OP is just having a really rough time.
Yeah, I mean, like Gideon put it, you know, they're obviously focusing. They don't really care so much, right, about these kills that Impunity is getting. If Orange Esports can buy some more time and continue to just get these big objectives, especially the turrets, that will be a big advantage for them. But right now, I mean, check out the damage dealt. You can already see it's pretty much that Senpai show. Oh my God. There it is again.
God, Gary gets in the middle of a fight now.
Yep, Gary's jumping on top of Senpai. He knows he doesn't have the rough waves. He gets away, but Dawning Light backs him up. They're finally able to take down the Johnson for the first time in this game. Born now zoning out both Deja and Boom, doing a pretty good job of it, clearing up the wave. So Orange Esports, they're not about to let themselves just become a road accident statistic here.
Oh boy, I mean, welcome to Malaysia, I guess, but OP now in the middle of this fight and Min continuing the invades with the help of Born this time.
And Best Blades, was it enough? I'm not too sure if he actually got it. He's not going to be stunned. He was able to secure it and just about barely gets out. Dawning Light not going to find its target. For the first time in ages, OP actually has the bomb, but a nice flicker way of the dragon. Gonna find Deja. He flickers away, but that means Boom goes down to Born. Here comes the rapid touchdown in the back line. Gets 2. They already pick off 1. Born gonna be the next target, and that is going to be 2 kills going the way of Impunity.
And this is the thing, right? You can transition from kind of these shenanigans that are going around with Kadita and the Johnson, right? Deja grabbing those 2 kills, he might be the one to start to go in the truck. Who knows what's going to happen here? But him getting those 2 kills, also the items that he gets from that, this could be good for them. Orange Esports is still leading that objective department, though.
I know. Well, nice. I can't wait for the Deja Vu just in case. I'm crossing my fingers here. I'm hoping for the best.
Was that a pun?
Yeah, Deja Vu.
I think I missed that for a moment, but yeah.
No, I haven't been in this place before. Higher on the streets.
All right, very nice. Either way, though, we are going to be seeing the car continuing to drive down the lane. Again, T is still looking for a charge down Min. He's scouting out. Right now, the Lord is going to be a primary objective for most of these players. Valens, though, he's not expecting the rapid touchdown. He's going to get taken out. But Dawning Light, though, doing quite a lot of damage.
And now he's, he crashed. Actually, he crashed at the top. He might be trying to make his way still to the Lord, but it might be too late here.
Who gets it? It's Gary. He finds the Lord. Killing spree onto Min, but that doesn't matter. Hilda's just buying time, and now Gary is on top of Deja. Gets pushed back. The passive, will it be enough? Not quite. The only survivor going to be Man out of that skirmish. And even though Orange win down here, they lose up there. Another tower going over to OP.
Okay, so they get the Lord, right? OP, best case scenario right there. Push in the lane to get some space, right? Now they have the 3 turrets. This will also allow them to finally get a purple buff. I feel like the guy has been working tooth and nail to just get a purple buff for this game.
That's his reward. It's just like, yeah, here's a cookie. Take the purple buff. Don't worry, I got you covered. And it was a Hershey bar. Orange Esports, on the other hand, every single time they go for this Lord, it feels like they're getting just punished over and over again. I think it was a smart choice. There we go. Min blocks it for the second time. They are finding momentum.
Yeah, but Valence doesn't have enough damage against the Ling. He's gonna get taken out here. Born a bit too late with the Electo final blow, and now OP, he is online, but he's surrounded. A kill going over to Min. T and Senpai already using up their cooldowns. Boom and Deja busy with the Lord in the bottom lane. Orange Esports use this to take the top tier 2.
Well, OP enjoyed the purple buff for about a minute, so that was his quota. Orange Esports back in the driver's seat here. Not with the Johnson, of course, but now, I mean, they're making these plays around the map, just getting turret after turret, and a lot of it, too. I know we haven't focused too much on Born on this Benedetta, but actually, you know, that earlier kind of pressure that he puts in a lane where he can just kind of clear it with the Electro Final Blow is showing here, because he honestly hasn't been into too many situations where he's either going one-on-one, which is usually what we see with Benedetta, right? So he's actually just kind of freely pushing lanes.
I mean, it's one thing to say that, yes, he is really pushing lanes, but in terms of the gold, right, again, it's still Orange Esports can't seem to get higher than this. Wait, hold on.
Ooh, Glorious Pathway already dropped down. Tempest Blade's not enough damage. OP, again, doesn't have his purple buff, so Min and Gary are going to be able to walk away, but they run into Senpai, and he rapid touchdown, right point blank. Gary's still alive. They can't follow up. Senpai finds it, but puts himself out of position for that kill. Another shutdown to Min. Valence now going to be the target of Boom and Deja. They tried flickering forward to get the stun, but it wasn't enough. Orange, they want to chase this down. I think Valence does still have his ult, but he doesn't have the angle. Ooh, Deja getting hit real hard by the Dawning Light.
So I'm wondering, where's the damage here for Orange Esports, right? Like, who is it packed into here? Aside from, you know, Man is going to be popping off those Dawning Lights, but you see, I feel like there is no maybe burst damage for them. It's kind of like a slower, steady burn. So I feel like at this point, where on the other side, Impunity is a lot of burst potential, especially we haven't even seen much of Deja's, you know, burst coming from that Beatrix yet, because we've been so hyper-focused on pretty much, you know, Senpai and T here.
Yeah, they'd have to be careful of that, but a nice Shinpo from Valence. He still gets hit with the... Oh, that's rough. He manages to dodge the rapid touchdown, but gets hit by the breath of the ocean. Here comes Min. He wants to look for Senpai. Orange, they know that there's 2 members of Impunity down in the bottom lane going for the Lord. Gary right on top of it. He does have Retribution. Well secured. Dawning Light gonna be able to finish off the job on Boom, but now Born gonna be the target of Obi, who gets stuck in the Mystic Field. Keeps him alive for a short while longer. Deja somehow finds Gary. Looks like the Beatrix going to be scaling up here.
I mean, once again, you see the combination come out perfectly. It's totally fine, but I think we need to see the item list here. Now I'm getting a little curious after Nice who pointed out, where is the damage really coming from for the side of Orange Esports? I know Valence is probably going for some sort of a damage build here. Same goes for Mon, but now Mon has to get attacked as OP pushes him back with the Dawning Light as well. Connecting doesn't really matter, but T, once again, looking for some targets.
Like, that was the damage, right? That was the Dawning Light, like I mentioned. So that, I mean, yes, as the game goes on, that'll be on a pretty short cooldown.
Oh, that's rough for Valence. He really can't catch a break.
That was my second point, right? Valence here on this pick on this Cho, also taking, you know, an Assassin Emblem here, the high and dry. Not able to really get much here. He's died 8 times.
Yeah, but I get the feeling Orange Esports, even if that is not really the plan they were going for, they've now reached the point in the game where they're like, Valence, if you have to die to tank the cooldowns from this combo, that is a sacrifice we are willing to make.
I don't know about this because it's either Born or Valens who has to do it, right? They're the only people who can actually tank it no problem. And unfortunately for Gary, he can't afford. He needs to tank other sources of damage. He cannot deal with this type of burst.
Meanwhile, though, OP doesn't have purple buff again. Boom was forced to take it, but Min gets hit with the rapid touchdown. Probably the best target for Orange. Electro final blow into the backline, looking for Data, finds it, and they're not going to be able to stop them. They do drop down. Senpai already taken out as well. Born, the only casualty from Orange Esports, as now the way of the dragon. Gonna be able to find Boom.
No,
OP jumps into the back line. Not able to find anything. Still doesn't have the purple buff. Gonna drop the Orange Esports, and now they're keeping this final minion alive. It is still alive for now. T gonna be able to clear it up. So Orange, they should not be able to push into the base for now. They don't have a minion wave. T just gonna try and buy some time. He needs to clear up the minions before they can reach his base.
So dirty!
Managed to do so. Orange Esports, they're not happy about this. They're saying, come here, you. We're gonna punish you for that at the very least. But T, he is satisfied. He's done his job. Valens trying to get another tower, but not going to be successful.
He's still alive!
Did they need to send 4 people? No. Did they want to send a message? Yes.
If it was Optimum Pride, I would say yes. But there you go. I mean, that was, hey, you got to give it up to T. Best case scenario, that's what he could do. Buy a little more time for the rest of the teammates to come up here. So I got to say, you know, Orange Esports playing this really well. Valens, like you guys mentioned, he is the best option for them to either get hit by that rapid touchdown or just kind of throw his body at him. And now this next Lord is coming up here. I'm not sure if Impunity can actually contest this.
Oh, OP, he finally gets the purple buff, but a nice two-man stun with the eye for an eye. Gonna set up for Min, forcing out the rough waves. OP, he's looking for Born. Will he get it? He does, but does he try the Min?
No!
He does that! Breath of the Ocean keeps him alive. He dashes away! They just still alive with but a nice G Gundo. Not going to be enough. Orange Esports do secure the Lord, though.
What? This is, oh man, I'm a little bit speechless because those were some crazy plays being made on both sides, and it's just continue. This is exactly what happened in game 1, right? Just chaotic decisions being made by both teams. Now Lord going to be the power play here for Orange Esports.
OP, he wants him on. He's looking for a Tempest of Blades. Will it be enough? But he gets caught out. Sonic not enough! Senpai comes in. Breath of the Ocean on Gary, but Rough Waves is used defensively to escape as Min is now on top of Boom, but he's not going to be able to survive Data. Impunity KH successfully defend against the Lord.
What is this game? What is this game? I mean, the right decisions are being made. It's starting to become really unlucky to a certain degree. So many of those kills from Impunity KH, well, mainly from Orange Esports in this particular game, people are walking away with a sliver of health just due to just unlucky timing, I guess. I mean, what else can I really say? They're walking away with 1 HP.
On here, purple buff gonna be contested again. I honestly cannot help but laugh a little bit about OP's situation every time this is contested, but at the very least, he does find it this time, and Team making the decision not to engage, even though he had a pretty good angle there.
I mean, at this point, even if OP gets the buff, right, like, he's still having a tough time here, and I don't know if they're going for, if they want to break the record for kills here than the first game, but they're on point for it, and I gotta say, I think Impunity, this is one of the moments that they actually have a minor gold lead here, even though it's very minuscule.
Oh no, T actually OP's position, and they're chasing him down again.
That's just funny, man. Min just chasing this Link down all the time. He at least survives this time. But you never want to be in a situation where one of us has to say, hey, at least he survived this time.
Right? I mean, so far the game is not going to be able to progress until the Lord spawns. And Impunity KH honestly don't really have much to do, right? They have to play defensively. There's no point really pushing out of their base. And they're just going to let T do his work, right? And he's going to take his time. OP, he's going to try and get the split push to get as much attention as possible to himself. But Orange Esports, I don't think they're going to bite just yet.
Yeah, at this point, the entire reason that this Cho and Benedetta were drafted, not just for the ability to be able to tank the rapid touchdown, but because they are heroes that can split push the lanes by themselves. So they're never at risk of being backdoored by the Ling. T just driving around now. You can see the members of Orange Esports. They are actually now saying, please hit us.
Hit me.
And he is just not. Oh, wait, he finds balance though.
Oh
is he dead?
God,
He is dead. Yep, in the meantime though, purple buff gonna be contested yet again. OP does not get it. Goes over to Gary. T coming in, looking for Born, but he manages to juke it out. Orange Esports, they're out of this.
I mean, OP has to handle the bottom wave, right? So they got Valens there in the bottom, and that is a pickup, but they're still not in the situation where they can confidently say, let's go ahead and grab this Lord, because yeah, look at the back lane!
Oh, they find Man in the backline. That's a huge catch shutdown on the Xavier. That's a lot of damage from Orange Esports already taken out, and now Massive Fright breaks out. Gary finds Senpai. They're gonna find OP as well, but Deja doing a lot of damage to Min. Finds the Hilda. Boom dropping real low, but has immortality, so he will survive. The same can actually be said for Born, who gets out with a nicely timed eye for an eye.
Okay, now they can confidently do Lord here. I believe they can, and they also have a nice little gold lead here. So I don't know if Gary actually has the potential, or Born.
Oh, Born, he's looking for it, but gets taken out instantly. You can only eye for an eye for so long. Here comes Valens. Gary, he's looking for it. Valens, he wants to stun OP, but they go on Gary instead. A really smart choice. He's able to get taken out. Valens looking for more, but it's not enough. The Lord goes over to Impunity, and that is a wipeout on Orange Esports.
Okay. So, I mean, this is where you can start to see those decisions paying off here. They're finally going to get the tier 1 turret in the mid lane. They've got that beefed up Lord as well.
Oh, finally, some progress, and now Impunity KH back in it. So, after 21 minutes, they finally get this Luminous Lord they've been eyeing for so long. And Orange Esports, again, in the similar position that Impunity KH was really, really close for turning that fight around. But unfortunately, Valens just wasn't close enough and didn't get the kick on towards Deja. He's got the damage to one-shot him, but it's just a little unlucky. Deja, with the winds of nature, making all the difference.
Yeah, I think it was just really good target prioritization by Impunity KH. They see Valens coming, but they go on Gary instead because they know they want to use his retribution to steal the Lord. T now going to see that they are clearing it up, but is he gonna hit any? For a moment, it looked like he was contemplating it. Oh, he's going for it! He finds Man in the backline! That's a charge down! They find the maze! That's the Petrify being taken out. The Immortality already popped down. They find Gary, they find Man as well. Min has to run away. OP not quite able to finish it off, but they're keeping the Lord alive. They're right in the base of Orange Esports. The Crystal is exposed, and Impunity KH close out the game 1-1 against Orange Esports.
What is this game? What a game that was, and it all had to start with T driving like an absolute Chad, finding the man himself in the backline.